Earlier this year, getting a COVID-19 vaccine appointment was tough. So when the Johnson & Johnson single shot became available, Carrie Stockstead jumped at the chance to get it.
That was really scary for me, frankly, because I felt like I already knew that people had gotten COVID within the apartment complex, and so just being able to get the vaccine was important.
Last week, U.S. health officials announced booster shots will be available starting September 20th for those vaccinated with the mRNA shots from either Pfizer or Moderna. But so far, no word for those who got the J&J.
The real concern I have is that there's really no information about it quite yet.
But with the approval of the San Francisco Department of Health, Zuckerberg San Francisco General Hospital recently decided to move a step ahead. It's offering supplemental doses of Pfizer or Moderna to those who receive the J&J shot as long as they first consult with their doctor.
This was rare to go ahead of the CDC, and actually the CDC ended up writing the San Francisco Department of Public Health because they wrote me, and then I put them in touch with the SFDPH. And I said, I think everyone should talk about this so that everyone can get on the same page.
Gandhi says San Francisco saw early hints that breakthrough infections were more common with those who had the J&J vaccine. She believes supplementing the J&J vaccine, known as an adenovirus-based vaccine, with an mRNA shot is safe.
Well, that's really from a mix, what we call a mix and match trial with another adenovirus DNA vaccine, which is the AstraZeneca vaccine, which looks like Johnson & Johnson, but it's different. And there was a trial that looked at AstraZeneca and then matched with a Pfizer vaccine. And it looked like not only were antibodies higher, but that it was completely safe.
Johnson & Johnson is already studying the effectiveness of a J&J booster in what's known as the Ensemble 2 trial.
And because they're studying in the context of Delta, because their Ensemble 2 actually happened, later in the spring. And so there's going to be people who are exposed to Delta. I actually think we have to wait and see what that data shows.
Gandhi says there's been plenty of criticism about there being no specific studies on the J&J shot combined with a booster from Pfizer or Moderna. The problem is those vaccines come from for-profit companies which are unlikely to work with each other. That's why the work going on at San Francisco General Hospital could prove to be valuable in more ways than one.
One good thing is since San Francisco General started this, we will be able to get some real world observational data.
Everybody had to take a risk by, getting vaccinated and, having as much data as possible, but now we have some time, and I think that that's what the vaccines have provided, so I'm willing to wait.
U.S. health officials say they expect to have more data on J&J's booster trials in the next several weeks. Mark New, CGTN, San Francisco.